Hello everyone, my name is the Backrooms Gamer, back at it again with another Backrooms analysis. I hope you love the Backrooms as much as me. Well, currently I'm in the White Rooms. Wow, isn't that something? And today I'm coming at you with a hot review of the Backrooms movie. So we just went to see the Backrooms movie, direct by Kane Pixels. And let me tell you, it sure was something. That was pretty good. If you're here and all you want to know is whether or not it was good, off. We're not doing that here. If you want to know, watch the damn movie. Form your own opinions. Anyways, Backrooms movie was a pretty good movie, and we're going to talk about it today. Well, first we'll do our non-spoiler section, and then we'll get into our spoiler section, like every other hack on this website. All right, so for those of you unfamiliar with the Backrooms, I'm going to recap it to you like an essay YouTuber that needs to stretch their video out for ad revenue. The Backrooms is a yellow place where you walk around and there's walls that are all the same, and sometimes there's a monster, a spaghetti monster. Ta-da! Pictured here in some cases. Now, this movie's version of the Backrooms does not have any spaghetti monsters. Spoiler, no spaghetti monsters. However, there are monsters of some kind, and I'm not going to tell you what they are until later in the video. Better stay tuned, bitch. All right, so the Backrooms is when the man, he's hanging out in a store, and he notices something a little strange. He sees a little light coming through the wall, and he goes and touches the wall, and wait a minute. What? No clips through reality into the Backrooms, the infinite liminal space of Yellow World, and he explores these Backrooms to find more about the Backrooms. Now, if it were me, I would just not do that. I would just not do that. I wouldn't do that. Now, if it were me, I would just get out of there. What are these characters, stupid? What are these characters, retarded? Come on now. Doesn't you know better, Clark? Now, if it were me, I would probably just go to the front rooms. Those would probably be a little less scary. If I encountered the spaghetti monster, I would eat him. Wait a minute, he does do that in this movie. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. The man eats the monster. Pictured here. That's what the monster looks like. Fuck you. Alright. Anyways, so he explores the Backrooms, and he gets a little scared, and he runs out, and he finds all his own little stuff, and that's about that. Anyways, here's what I liked about the movie without getting into spoilers. Pictured here. It was very scary. It takes a psychological approach to its horror, which I love. Everything has a purpose. Everything is an allegory for something on the emotional level of the characters. Everything has meaning. It's not just dumb shit. No SCP level bullshit in here. No, like, you know what? It's not just for the spoopies. It's not for just the lore. Everything has a purpose for the characters. Like me, who was in this movie. Oh yeah, that's not a spoiler. I'm in this movie. Pictured here. I play myself in this movie, going into the Backrooms, but me, I go in with a shotgun, and I go right up to that monster, and I say, hey, eat this. And I shoot him in the face with my shotgun. And then I win the game, and then I get the trophy, and then I leave, and that's all there is to it. But anyways, so this guy is kind of an asshole, and he goes to this therapy meeting, and he talks about himself, and then he goes and finds the Backrooms, and wouldn't you know it, the Backrooms in this movie are a representation of his mental state. Ooh. And I'm just describing the movie again. I like that everything's an allegory. I think the suspense was done very well. It was very well shot. Good cinematography on the part of the director, Kane Pixels. Yeah, like the movie Pixels. I know you were thinking that. And like Kane the Digital Circus. There was a trailer for the Digital Circus before this movie, and boy, did it make me not want to see it in the theater because I felt embarrassed. Seeing Pomni and my best friend Jax the Skeleton on screen blew my friggin' mind. It almost made me want to come out of my bedroom for once in my the only time I will ever take a shower is to go see the Digital Circus, because otherwise they would kick me out. What the hell, AMC? So I'm gonna sue AMC for not letting me go in stinky. Now anyways, this movie was scary. It was R-rated, so there is some gore in there, just a little bit more than the YouTube series, if you've seen that. By the way, just for this video, I had never seen the YouTube series before, because I thought the Backrooms was dumb. Sorry, but I watched it before we went to see this movie, and it was really good. I was shocked. I was shocked at how good the YouTube series was, so I actually had high expectations going into this movie after seeing that, and it lived up to it. It was really good. It was a very good movie. But it was scary. All those scenes were really good. All the suspense was really well done. All the Backrooms-y areas you would expect to see look really good. good. There's some cool ideas here. I'll just throw in some clips from the trailer. There's a lot of cool rooms here. If you like cool liminal back rooms, you'll like the movie. There's back rooms in it, and they're liminal. And they're cool. And if you love the pool rooms, let me just say, there's a little something in it. There's just a little something in there for you, my friend. Just a little pool rooms in there. Ooh, anyways.
I'm obsessed with these pool rooms. Like, we were watching it last night, and you were just like, where's the pool rooms? Where's the pool rooms?
Where the fuck are the pool rooms? They showed up for 1 second.
For like 3 seconds.
They showed up for 1 second in the beginning and 1 second in the end of the YouTube series, and they're in this for about 3 minutes, and I was like, what? And it was cool. But anyways, what was I saying? What can I even say that's a legitimate review and not just me bullshitting for a camera? Without getting into the spoiler section, which is just where I recap it and say it's cool. I felt very immersed in the movie. There were no points where I was taken out of it, which is kind of shocking considering the Backrooms is kind of a meme. So you would expect to be kind of taken out of it a little bit at parts, but I wasn't. I was really immersed in this movie. I think the characters are very interesting. None of the characters were boring. They all had a lot going on. Each character kind of has a different mental problem going on / past issue that needs to be addressed by the themes that the Backrooms is metaphorical for. The main character guy and his therapist who goes in after him and is kind of the second main character of the movie. She also has a completely different thing going on, but they both relate to the thematic concepts of the Backrooms, and I thought that was really well done and very smart. The way that the Backrooms works in this movie, I'll try not to get too spoilery, but I will say it's different than the bullshit. It's kind of like a reflection of the world around it, and it keeps reflecting on itself, and it gets more and more devolved. I'll show you there's the teaser for it where it's got a visual representation of that happening, where it shows you this real room, and then it goes down multiple times, and it just gets more and more abstract until it's a different room. And that's the way that this operates. Everything is connected to the real world, and I thought that was very cool. And everything that the movie presents to you isn't just thrown in for the hell of it. And even the monsters, quote-unquote monsters of this movie, which I will say are nothing like the monsters that you would come to expect for a Backrooms thing, they don't show up until you would think about it, where you'd like, hey, wait a minute, if this kind of thing is going on in the Backrooms, wouldn't it make sense for that to be there? And then they show up, and it's the monsters, and they make perfect sense. They don't feel shoehorned in, they don't feel like, in a lot of Backrooms things, it's like, you see the monster and you're like, the mystery's ruined, now it's not scary. But in this one, completely different. It gets a lot scarier when you see the monster, in fact. It gets significantly scarier. I will say, the whole climax of this movie, I was shitting my pants! It was scary. Scary warning, if you get scared easily, if you get scared and have a heart attack like a rabbit and die, you will die. I survived the Backrooms movie. Getting that printed on my t-shirt. But anyways, spoiler section.
As if you weren't already spoiling the entire movie.
Spoiler section. Wouldn't you know it, the Backrooms is an allegory for dementia. Shocking. And they feature a song that sounds a lot like It's a Burning Memory by The Caretaker, pictured here.
Are we gonna picture a song?
I'm gonna play the song.
I'm not picturing it then.
Picture here. I'm gonna show you a picture.
Think about the song and what it could say.
Yeah, I'm gonna picture
I like the audio graph of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you a picture of a dementia patient. This guy's in the Backrooms. This old man's in the Backrooms. Real old man with dementia? That guy's in the Backroom. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Just imagine that song, but like a slightly different copyright-free version of it, and that's in the movie. The monsters in this movie are reflections of people, and they look really fucked up and cool, and the main character is a total piece of shit, and the main monster is revealed to be his reflection, and it's really scary. And there's a lot of scenes where this character is talking to his therapist in the beginning, and then in like the climax towards the end of the movie, you get a repeat of those scenes, but you kind of realize that there's a lot more going on with this guy, and he's really fucked up, and the Backrooms is kind of like perfect for him to like just really devolve into how terrible of a person he is, and to like be like, that's okay, it's just who I am. He's like, I am the monster, but that's okay. And then the monster kills him and tries to attack the lady, and she runs away from it, and it's scary, but it's really, really cool and really well done. And I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, and I'm struggling to think of things to say other than it was well done, it was good, it was cool. Because I don't know, man. The back rooms. We're going back to those rooms. Have you ever been to the back room? I'd highly recommend it. It's pretty cool. There are a lot of rooms that I wish I could live in. Like the pool rooms pictured here. All right. Take me out to the pool room. Take me out to the pool. Buy me some peanuts and pool room jacks. I don't care if they turn moldy black. Just take me out to the pool rooms. If I don't drown, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out in the pool rooms game. Pictured here, subliminal. Okay. Now just wait for the sequel, The Black Rooms. Bong. Pictured here. Cut to black.
Image of black.
Yeah, just the cut to black. I'm whispering at you now. Hey, I'm whispering at you now. If you like the back rooms, go see this movie. Or else Kane Pixels will come to your house and tell you that he's disappointed with you. Oh yeah, let's have a little section talking about the controversy / just wider talk about this movie. Is that the director of the movie, Kane Pixels, his production started when he was 17, and he was the director of this movie, and it turned out really damn good, and it was a high budget movie, which is pretty crazy. Well done to that guy. Did a fantastic job. And a word to the film industry. We're coming for you. We're coming for Generation Z on your ass. First Markiplier, 30 years old. We still claim him. Kane Pixels, 12 years old, and he made the Iron Lung. 12 years old, and there he is, marking it up with a plier. Markiplier movie, Iron Lung, also very good. On YouTube now! Watch the Iron Lung on YouTube now! Watch the Backrooms at the local AMC whenever you want, whenever you have the money for it, it's okay. But if you're interested in the black rooms, it might be time to turn off the lights. Now, I sure do have a lot of white rooms to explore here. I wonder where my evil reflection is. Wait a minute, is that him? Oh my God, he's gonna eat me! Oh, well, guys, I guess this is it. Bye, bitches! And then I get eaten by the monster. End of the video.